Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much guys, and today is the midweek and it's Wednesday. Right guys, I hope you can hear me clearly. All right, okay. So that's pretty cool that we are entering into the third day. With the first 2 days we have a profit. Yes, I know guys, yesterday quite late that AUDCAD, right? Okay, the AUDCAD, well, managed to go for 30 pips and right to the support. Okay, yes. All right, nevertheless, all right, today we are still going to focus in our planning, right, so that we will know what are the currency pairs that we are going to focus and trade. All right. Okay, hi Hubert, Flora, Carol, how are you feeling today? I hope you feel better. Okay. All right, so today 2022 May the 11th. Okay, and we are going to start with our topic, how to live trade forex today with the forex trading plan. Okay, so let's go into the plan. Give me the MT4 please. Okay, hi Bradley 你好 CK 你好 Fat 你好 Aiden 你好 Trinet 你好 Okay, yeah. All right, so let's see what do we have here today. All right, okay. Let's talk about AUDCAD. Yes, AUDCAD again. Yep, that's right. Okay, so let's take a look at what do we have for AUDCAD over here. Okay, now AUDCAD. Okay. Okay, AUDCAD, first of all, let's talk about the trend. We need to identify the trend before we can go for any planning. Okay, so identify the trend. So what is the trend for AUDCAD over here? So by looking at this AUDCAD right now, as we can see, this is actually going for a bear market. It's into the bear market, correct? Okay, yesterday, the late entry, okay, the late hour, okay, that comes along with the AUDCAD trigger, that actually pushes the AUDCAD to hit onto the support. Is on the support level. So today we are expecting to see some retracement. Okay, so let's see where is the retracement will be like. Okay, so first of all, we are still looking for a selling. So the retracement will it ends at the resistance. So the resistance stay the same, no change. Support, no change. So it has a little retracement and now very near to the resistance. So AUDCAD today, by looking at this part here, okay, we still have about 17 pips to hit and test on the resistance over here. Okay, right here, right? So in this area. So in this area over here, as you can see, right? Over here, this is the resistance I'm looking out for. And I want to wait for H1, okay, to hit on the resistance and form a new cycle like this, like yesterday, like this. Okay, then I will start to sell. Okay, yes, this is a retracement trading, Roger. Yes, Roger, you are right. Okay, so over here we are looking out for a resistance and a new cycle like this. Okay, like this over here. Okay, so that I will know that this is the time that I will start to sell. Okay, so let's wait for it to retest, because after it tested one test and it came down to the support, it didn't break through. So that means to say the resistance, the capability of the resistance is only up to the support. So now it's also a time to see whether the support level has the capability to break the resistance. If it doesn't break and form a new cycle to sell down from the resistance once again, then we will know. Then we will know very clearly that over here, the resistance very likely is going to test the support once again. Okay, so we will have a good chance and good space to trade. All right, so but this is a retracement trading. So for people who are good with retracement trading, you can go ahead with this. All right, so for those who are not, just stay away. Okay, for AUDCAD, I'm going to put this into watch list. Okay, so next go Aussie franc. Aussie franc. All right, Aussie franc. We have tested once, twice, and the third time over here. So like I say, it has been testing and it's actually coming near to the purple line, and actually it got rejected up again. And now you can see yesterday it was they also have a rejections here. So it's actually very clear that to tell us that it is still respecting the support movement. So currently I will not be trading any selling for Aussie franc. Okay, I will not be doing any. I will not take any action on this Aussie franc. Okay, so how about Aussie yen? Aussie yen yesterday. All right, over here, Aussie yen we are still testing on the support, as you can see. Okay, Aussie yen. First of all, let's identify the trend first. Okay, the first thing first over here, we have a turn down. Okay, we have a turn down, but I wouldn't say that we are exactly into the bear market. I wouldn't say that. All right. Currently, I will still looking at selling. However, we are on the support. Okay, so selling, I will still be looking at selling, right? Over here, as I can see, the resistance is still the same, no change. Support, okay, slightly lower down now. Okay, over here this side. So that over, as I can see, if I'm going to sell this Aussie yen, I'm going to wait for it to test the resistance first. Okay, unless it is actually bringing down for a lower resistance, which the resistance level over here. Okay, this is one of them, which is very obvious. Okay, that when after that, when it comes and tests the resistance, it will form a V shape over here. Okay, they will form a V shape over here in this area. Then very likely it will start to sell. So Aussie yen we still stand a chance, but it's just that the space availability, okay, is about 50 pips. I would say it's quite a big space. However, it must test the resistance first. Okay, it must test the resistance first, because it's a retracement trading once again. Okay, for Aussie yen. So this can be quite tricky for Aussie yen, although it looks pretty good. Okay, so guys, if you are going to trade Aussie yen over here, take note about the cycle here that give us a signal from the support. It has a higher support over here, and now it is trying with a higher support. Is always a sign of buying to test the resistance. Okay, for this in such a situation like this, right? So over here, by looking at this, okay, will there still be a chance to sell? I would say yes, but the space, I would say that it's only currently from the resistance until about the white line here is about 50, about 48 to 50 pips. Well, it's a retracement trading, so it may be quite okay. It can be quite choppy. All right, it can be quite choppy over here. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so over here, I would say that people who are good with this retracement trading, yes, okay, we can also go for this as well. All right. So yep, let's take but remember, it must test the resistance and must form a new selling cycle in H1. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's move. I'm going to put this Aussie yen into my watch list. Okay. Right, for people who are good with retracement trading. All right, so next to go, okay, and Aussie Kiwi. Let's take a look at Aussie Kiwi. All right, Aussie Kiwi, very straightforward. We are still in the bull. Okay, we are still running on the bull side. So over here, Aussie Kiwi buying is possible, but no for selling. So for buyers, you have to take note of the resistance over here. We are very near, so you don't really have much space for you to continue the buying. All right. So over here, please take note, okay? Please take note. So make sure you break the resistance. After breaking, it retests the resistance to become a support. Then you start buying, okay? All right. So this is very important, okay? All right. So how about Aussie dollar? Let's take a look at Aussie dollar. Okay. So this Aussie dollar over here, we are looking out for a bear market. Okay, we are still in the bear, running through very nicely. So yesterday Aussie dollar also gave us a very good performance. So it's going a bit, still grabbing the profit nicely. So we are still going for a selling. So selling, let's take a look. Where shall we sell? Selling, always look out for a resistance. So resistance, I would say that there's no change of the resistance. Okay. Why is that so? It's because over here it set up a little A on the support. It retested the support over here, and usually by looking at this is something like called a double bottom. So usually when the double bottom occurs, either it go ranging or it will go up and test the resistance. Okay, so very likely I'm going to wait for it to test the resistance up here before I take any action, which can be about 72 pips. Okay, since it's going to be such a big pips, I'm not going to stay focused on this Aussie dollar today. Okay, and perhaps tomorrow or the day after, then we will have a chance. All right. Okay, so I'm going to skip this Aussie dollar today. All right. Hi guys. By the way, if you are new here, remember to click on the subscribe button and ring up the bell. All right. To stay updated with me, I will come to this YouTube channel to analyze the charts daily, to have a forex plan so that we are clear about what we are going to do each day. All right. Okay. So over here, so Euro Aussie right now. Okay, we are actually going on the bear, coming into the bull market, into the transition. All right, into the transition, and now it hits onto the door. Into the door. Okay, the door. Okay, over here. I would say that Euro Aussie, okay, is still quite struggling. Okay, this is pretty struggling. That over here, that we can see that it actually is entering into the bull. Okay. However, it meet up with a resistance right now. Okay, so it's going to have a retracement. So this retracement over here, as we can see, the resistance, okay, it's pretty clear. It meets up with the resistance, but in a look at what is the trend currently, I'm looking out for a bull trend. Okay, a bull trend. So by looking out for a bull trend, that means to say I'm going to buy. If I'm going to buy, there is a selling of retracement, then I'm not going to trade. Okay, I'm not going to touch this. Okay, unless in H4 it breaks up, retest the resistance with a new cycle in H1 of a buying signal, then I will continue the buy. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to skip this because it's buying. All right, so EURCAD. How about EURCAD over here? EURCAD over here, very clear that we are still in the bear, but today into the bull zone. Coming out, we are still in the transition from bear to bull. So the transition is a lot of turbulence once again. Okay, so over here, as you can see, this area, if I'm going to draw this out, this area is the transition area. So by looking at this, we may have a chance to sell. Okay, since it's in the transition. Okay, so over here now, this is the resistance area. So by looking at this, okay, we are going to take a look over here. We have about 36 pips before we're going to test on the resistance before we can start selling. Okay, but remember, EURCAD is already at the near to the door to bull. Okay, so this can be quite risky as well. So once it breaks the resistance, okay, then no more. That means it's entering into the bull market. Then we cannot sell anymore. Okay, so just pay attention to EURCAD. Okay, probably we may have. Once it's not breaking, once it's one back, okay, then I will say that yes, we do have a chance to sell. Okay, all right. Okay, so EURCAD is like it's actually at the verge. Okay, so just make sure you follow these rules. Okay, EURCAD. Okay. สวัสดีครับ 恭喜老师好 Wow, you know Chinese, huh? Very good. เข้าใจ Chinese นะ Okay, so let's move again to Euro Pound. Okay, Euro Pound. Euro Pound. Well, once again, I would like to say that the situation between Russia and Ukraine that affects the whole Euro economy because of a lot of oil discussion, sanction against Russia and India for the food supply, and there's a lot of things. So it's going to be very choppy. So during this time, during this period, okay, unless they are pretty good signal, if not, I will not be touching Euro Pound. All right. Okay, so Euro Yen. Right, Euro Yen, tentatively, we are still moving in the bull. So tentatively, by looking at this, are we going to buy? Yes, very likely, highly chance to buy because it's still respecting the moving support over here. You can see, okay. So for buyers, we are very near to buy. Okay, so once it breaks this resistance, okay, in H1, if it comes back again to retest the resistance to become a support and form a new buying cycle around here, continue the buying. Okay, all right. So yeah, let's move into Euro Kiwi. Okay, Euro Kiwi over here. Euro Kiwi. Well, fantastic. I give myself a round of applause. Why? It's because I read the chart correctly. Okay. All right. Okay, that's that's my lousy joke. Okay, I hope this joke will wake you up. All right. So the moment we can identify the trend, Euro Kiwi. Okay, since January the beginning of the year, we have been selling Euro Kiwi all the way down until April. All right. Then last month, it started to retrace upwards, a little bit of struggling in the transition. Then finally, it entered into the bull. This is the bull door. Okay, so it entered into the bull door and continue the bull run. Well, fantastic. So buying is not is possible, but not for selling. Okay, so over here, buyers, you can take note of this support area. Okay, this is a support area. Now I'm going to shift this up. Okay, this is a resistance, and I'm going to shift this up as a support area. Okay, so right now we are on the support area. Good. This is good for you, buyers. So now we are forming up in H1, right? H1, can you see this is what I meant by on the support? We have a red and green candle over here, this area. This is a buying signal. All right, good luck to you, buyers. Okay, that's Euro Kiwi. Okay, so next to go is we are going to look out for Euro Dollar. Okay, Euro Dollar. Let's identify the trend before we move. Okay, so Euro Dollar, we are in the bear into the bull zone. That means to say going to change. All right, going to change. Okay, Kiwi is from New Zealand. Okay, Kiwi is from New Zealand, and New Zealand is going to open up their border on the 1st of July. Okay, so I guess it's July. Yeah, so I guess Kiwi economy is going to be strong and it's going to get so probably by then we will have plenty of currency pairs to trade even more. Okay, so by looking at this right now, okay, looking at this Euro Dollar, okay, this is something like Euro Kiwi over here on day one. Is now right here. It's something like this. Okay, we are into the bear. We are into the bull zone, and it started to change the reverse. They started to reverse the trend. Okay, so now Euro Dollar is something near to the Kiwi. Okay, something near to Euro Kiwi. So over here we just need to take note. Into bull zone, there's a lot of turbulence, and it's a sign of reversal. Okay, you're welcome, Mr. Lim. Okay, so over here, this part here, can we trade? Yes, of course we can trade. It's not that we cannot. It's just that there's a lot of turbulence. Do you think that you can handle? Right. So I would say that currently, if it actually going out and test the resistance, as the resistance need to be adjusted a little bit. Yep, up here. So we have about 30 pips. Okay, about 30 pips to go. Okay, very likely, okay, it's going to be a retracement. Okay, by looking at this support here, support here, support here. It's a higher support, higher support. It seems like it's a trend of moving upwards within this reversal. Okay, so I guess the euro dollar may not be as optimistic, okay, as I thought, that it can have some retracement downwards again to retest the bull zone. So over here, it's quite of a, it's a very big ranging in this zone. So as you can see, the ranging is about 80 pips. So if we continue to hit on the resistance without breaking, okay, without breaking, that means to say we actually got a chance to sell. All right. Okay. So over here, and this is the part. This is the part where I'm going to pay attention to euro dollar. This is going to be a very likely is going to be a sideways ranging trading. Okay, so probably hits here, then there may be a selling. I will want to sell for euro dollar as well. Okay, so but I think it's going to take quite a while. Okay, so guys, I will not put this into my watch list. However, please watch out for this as well. Okay, right. So yes. Pound Aussie. Let's take a look at Pound Aussie, right? Pound Aussie. So Pound Aussie over here, right? Okay, Pound Aussie. We are in the bear into the bull, and the bull retested the bull zone again. All right. So right now we are actually moving towards to become a bull from the bear. Okay, once again, the bear. Yes, Roger. I repeat again. The bear trend. Correct. We have been selling since January as well, all the way down until in the month of April. It hits into the bull. It went up. Correct. It went up, and we actually didn't. We stopped trading until it started to retrace. It started to retest the bull, and then we start trading again. And when it hits into the bull zone, then we stop. So Pound Aussie now is going back. For the past 1 week, okay, we did not trade any Pound Aussie, right? So over here is testing, and this is the area of transition. This area of transition here, then we are very near to with this transition. So the transition area, we have a lot of turbulence again, but since it's still in the bear transition to the bull, okay, I will say that we may have a chance to sell. Okay, we may have a chance to sell. Selling. Okay, so let's check if there is any chance for me to sell. So right now, as you can see, the resistance has no change, support no change. Okay, so over here, since there's no change of the support here, okay, I will say that like Pound Aussie, okay, Pound Aussie, yesterday, okay, on the 9th, then yesterday on the 10th, I was saying that yesterday, okay, when it start to sell, I would say that the support may be around this area. Okay, maybe around this area. Yesterday I was talking about this. Okay, so the support was here, and now, as we can see, why I put the support here is because of my system here. Okay, this aqua over here is stopped here. It shows here, and I'm anticipating that the price will actually come and test the moving support here, which actually works. Okay, so now it works. So now, again, if I'm going to shift this support upwards, okay, towards here, all right, over here in this area, so that means to say the price is very near to my aqua line over here. Okay, very near to my aqua line here. So this aqua line is also a support moving, okay, towards the resistance. As you can see. Okay, so today I will not touch Pound Aussie because very likely, because as we can see right now, is on the aqua line. So very likely it's going to form up a higher support towards the resistance. So this aqua line is you can put this into a good use, okay, whereby you can tell where is the point that it will actually gives a higher support. Okay, all right. Okay, so in H1, very like you see in H4, okay, so in H4 I put the support there, and yesterday the support was here, tested, not breaking, and today probably is going to test another support. As you can see, there's another support level here, correct? There's another support level over here. So if I'm going to draw this support up here, you go back to H4. As you can see, it's already around this area. It's around this aqua line area. That means to say higher support is going to form up. So no selling. Okay, no selling. Okay. All right. So is it good for buying in that case? Yes, I would say yes, it's good for buying since the space is still very big for buyers for a buy. Okay. All right. So AUDCAD. Let's take a look at AUDCAD. Okay, AUDCAD over here. So AUDCAD, as we can see, same thing. The bear has actually gone into the bull zone. Okay, now it's in the transition area as well, in the transition area. So let's take a look. Is it good for us to sell or is it good for us to buy? Okay, all right. So right now, okay, so just bear a while for about 40 pips. Okay, we tested the resistance, then we will have a chance to sell. Okay, so over here. AUDCAD, I'm going to give this a miss since it's still quite a big space away. So I'm not going to touch AUDCAD as well. Right, pound franc tested again. We have been talking about this. Tested for so many rounds. Only this wave. Then we traded this wave. Am I right? I hope you still remember. In any case, if you don't remember, it doesn't matter because it's over. But we just need to take reference that this area. Okay, if I zoom. This way, then you can see better. One tries. Okay, so many tries over here, and this shows that the because sellers are still selling at the lower price, correct? At the general, but until this last few swing over here, okay, the last few swing over here, that's a change. Okay, that's a change. There's a change of the seller sentiment over here, whereby you see sellers are selling lower, correct? But over here it has been pushed out and continue the selling, but it's not very stable. It's not as stable like this, all this. Okay, but this is not very stable. So are we going to experience some retesting again? To show retesting yet, so I'm not going to touch this as well. Okay. All right, so pound yen, right? Hi, Lennon. Yeah, Lennon. Yes. The way I speak, like MS trader. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, okay. Thank you so much. Okay, MS trader. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we know that MS traders are all very good traders. They only recruit good traders. Yeah, when I was young, I wish that I was being recruited by them as well. Okay, anyway, all right. In pound yen, okay, pound yen. So pound yen, let's take a look at pound yen. Okay, pound yen yesterday, in fact, there's a good selling off. Yesterday over here, there's a good selling off in this area. Okay, so I'm going to put this. As you can see, I put this line over here to show that, there's a left and actually creating a right shoulder. 110 pips. Okay, which is quite a fantastic one. Right. So today it seems like it's actually retracing upwards. Okay, since it's retracing upwards, let's take a look. Where is the support area? Okay, so let's take a look at over this area. As you can support, okay, there's a support area with the move structure, this area, okay, in this area. So the support now, no change. So now it has become a resistance. Am I right? Okay, so let me move this. Okay, let me move this support downwards to here. So I'm going to move the resistance downwards again. Okay, over here. Right, as you can see, the resistance. Okay, there's a resistance here. Okay, so there's a resistance over here. This area, this support. I'm sorry. This there's a support area over here. The support has been tested for a few rounds, finally breaks and come back and retest again. It comes down again and now retest the previous support, which actually becomes the current resistance. Well, looks good. Okay, but however, the support level, the resistance to the support level, we have about 70 pips. It depends on which area did you enter, okay, which will give you a better profit. So just be sure that this is actually experiencing a retracement. So the retracement is ending quite clear, and a new selling cycle is also coming. All right, so I guess this is also quite a good one for us to focus to sell on this pound yen. Okay. All right, so guys, this is a fantastic one, pound yen. Okay, pound yen. So now we are testing on the resistance, and the resistance is not breaking. So so this is quite a potential one. All right. Okay, so now let us move into pound kiwi. Okay, pound kiwi. So once again, the pound kiwi. Okay, pound kiwi over here. Let's take a look. Pound kiwi. We are in the bull. The trend shows that in the bull, after the bear running down, it hits on the bull, and the bull rejected into the transition and go out of the door and finally into the bull market. Well, into the bull market, yes, that's good, but for buyers, please pay attention because you are very near to the resistance. Let's wait for it to break the resistance, to retest the resistance, to form a buying signal once again, then you continue the buying. If not, it may have a retracement downwards. All right. So pound dollar, let's take a look at pound dollar. Pound dollar, we are still in the bear, which is pretty good. Okay, pound dollar, we are still in the bear. We still have some space before we hit into the bull. Okay, so still continue the bear, but today we have some retracement. Okay, so we have retracement trading over here, and this retracement, I would say that it's going for a buy. There's a new resistance, lower resistance over here in this area, and support, no change. I would say, yeah. Sorry, there's a change of the support area over here. Okay, yep, that's right. So I would say that this area, okay, it is good that we should avoid, okay, selling. Tentatively, I think let's wait for it to retest the whole resistance first. Okay, this is a retracement trading. Then after that, when it comes back, then we will take a look. So by looking at this, we still have about 50 to 60 pips to go before we actually have a chance to sell on the retracement. So in this case, would it be good that after it breaks? Yes. Okay, so pound dollar, if we want to sell, this is right, again, it's right in the middle of nowhere. It's about 30 pips away. Well worth waiting for it to cut the white line, for it to break the support. Okay, then retest the support as a resistance, then we continue the selling. All right, so this is for pound dollar. So pound dollar, I would although yes, but I think it may happen on the second half of the day, so I'm not going to put this into my watch list as well. Okay, by looking at this, I guess all the dollar is actually going quite strong today. All right, so let's take a look. Dollar CAD is exceeding the expectation, so it appears through the bear zone. Now it's going for a buy, so continue the buying. So dollar is on the buy, okay, so now it's actually moving towards the moon. So currently I'm not going to touch dollar CAD for selling. Okay, so buyers, yes, you may, but take note of the resistance. Okay, and then let's wait for a new buying cycle before you take action. What about dollar franc? Okay, let's take a look at dollar franc. Dollar franc over here, we are still on the move to the moon. So currently, no selling. Okay, all right. Okay, there's a resistance here. Actually, retested once, and now they are having a retracement. The retracement coming back, but we have a higher support right now over here at this part. So as you can see. So as you can see over here, from the support area, and it is still moving towards the resistance. That means the higher support, the a sign of buying, and continue to test the resistance. In this case, As for dollar yen, I would suggest a buy. All right, I would suggest a buy. So let's wait for it to form a new buying cycle. Then you can continue to buy because you have quite a good space of 60 bips. Okay, so I guess this is pretty good. All right. Okay, so that's for dollar yen. Sawadee krab, 168. Wow, how are you? Okay, oops, I'm so sorry. Okay, so now once again over here. Okay, Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin, finally, huh? Bitcoin. Okay, all right. So over here in this Bitcoin, okay, and I would like to say that over here, Bitcoin is actually looking out for this support level. We have actually breached through this 30. We're actually looking out for this is where I plot right 30K. Okay, 30. This is the support that we are looking out for. Okay, so the support over here, which actually comes in, and in this support right now, I won't say that we actually want going to aim for 48 again, since the 48 has been achieved during the analysis month of February to March. We have achieved the 48. All right. So currently it's coming down to look out for a good price. Okay, to enter for a buying again. Right. So 30,000 over here, which is quite obvious that we are actually hitting on the 30,000 now. Okay, slightly below. Okay, and it immediately got rejected. So currently we are still looking for a buy. Okay, and this buying actually is going for, we are now not looking for 48, but rather that we are looking at 35. Okay, 35. So pretty good. Okay, now we have achieved 31. All right. So since yesterday we were talking about this for 30 and already now on 31. So we still have about 3,000 plus to hit on 35 targets. Okay, this is our target here. Okay, so buying is still very optimistic for this Bitcoin against the dollar. All right. So yep. Okay, for people who are into crypto, okay, you can pay attention to them. Okay. So guys, thank you so much, and I'm coming to the right. Take a look at this. We are going to sell AUDCAD, Aussie yen, and pound yen. Looks like today is very clear, huh? Okay, we don't really have a lot of currency to really grab our profits. Okay. All right. So that's all for today. Yes, and yes, yeah, for this session. Okay, that's all for me, and I shall wish you good luck in your trading today. Grab as many profit as possible because today, I guess, quite a good one. Right, so wish all of you good luck, and this is everyday from ACS Learning Hub. I shall see you tomorrow again. Right, good luck, everyone. See you.